Okay, we are sitting here with Miguel Nunez
Okay, she said it right.
from one of the hottest movies that we were actually just watching was Life.
No, we weren't.
We were watching Life. And to be honest, he didn't even want to see himself on TV, so I have a couple of questions I want to ask you.
All right, go ahead.
In regards to your career.
Okay.
Tell me about your latest projects.
I don't know if you read in the papers. I'm playing a sex addict golfer named Tiger in a new TV series for Spike TV. Me and John Snyder, the white dude that was in Dukes of Hazzard.
Really?
But this is the trippy part. We shot the pilot presentation a year ago before any of Tiger Woods' problems, and my character was named Tiger. The studio said, well, if his name's going to be Tiger and he's going to be golfing, Tiger is such a boring character, no one's going to want to watch it. So we're either going to change his name from Tiger, or we're going to do something and we're going to go totally the reverse of what Tiger is and make him a whore. So that's why we made him long before Tiger's problems. So we decided we were going to make him a whore, because it was the furthest thing from Tiger. And we thought people were going to think it's funny because Tiger's such a straight guy.
Right.
And then a year later, when the show starts to go,
it became reality.
So
is that a no-go now? Because
no. That's
a
show go now.
That's good. I think that'll make a hot show. Right?
Yeah, because now they're jumping on there right now.
You know, they can't stay off of it. Actually, they are on it every single day. So.
And we are. And I'm doing I just finished a new movie for the Farrelly Brothers.
Oh yeah, I know about those. Yes, Farrelly Brothers did. There's Something About Mary.
Absolutely.
And I love them. They're really funny.
And you up on it, huh?
So that's gonna be a good movie that they're coming out with. That's great. Okay. Is this your first time in Louisville and for the Kentucky Derby?
I did not come for the Kentucky Derby.
Okay.
It's not my first time. I think I did a play here once. But Little Boo from Boo Enterprises called me and told me that, they were doing a custom car show here.
Yes.
So, and I'd first like to send a shout out to all the sponsors who stood by this event.
With Hype being one of them?
With Hype being one of them. And I just want to say it's important to support things like this because it helps so many people in the neighborhood and so many people in the business. And I know Boo is, he's trying to come up and do a lot of positive things for the neighborhood. So whatever this thing does, it's going to be positive for the neighborhood and everybody associated. I just like to thank all the sponsors for being a part of something like this. And due to circumstances, as you know, beyond anyone's control, it rained. So we're not actually stopping the event. We're just postponing it. And I'm going to come back out here. And it's going to be bigger, it's going to be better, and it's going to be even more fun.
So in regards to your appearance for the car show, I guess that kind of ties into the community outreach that you do. So how did that come about?
Well, when Blue Enterprises called me, I know they do a nonprofit organization that helps the community, and that's another thing that I think is important for the sponsors to say thank you for, because your donation to help this event helps the kids in the neighborhood, because the money from this goes to a nonprofit organization that they started here, which provides computer access, because a lot of times, a lot of kids in this community don't have the access to the community, and the community don't have the access to computers. And if you close off the computer, you close off the world. And a lot of kids that have these computers, the world is open up to them more. And we don't want our kids falling behind, and we don't want the kids in the neighborhood falling behind. So I want to say a big thank you to Blue Enterprises and everybody associated with this event, including the sponsors, for caring about the neighborhood and caring about the kids, because this money doesn't go in people's pocket, it goes in putting back into the neighborhood. And I think that's really admirable, and that's something I've always been a part of.
Well, there you have it. Oh, actually, we have one more question. The favorite movie.
Oh, my favorite movie that I've ever worked on?
Yes, and also your favorite person that you've worked with. Whether it be female or male.
I gotta say,
I know there's a lot.
I work with a lot of people, but I'll be honest with you, I think I laughed the hardest
That's what I want
on Kicking It Old School, working with Jamie Kennedy.
Okay.
Jamie Kennedy is
you mean on the show or?
No, I did the movie Kicking It Old School. Me and Jamie Kennedy. It was a dance movie that came out.
Okay, yes. I know what you're talking about.
That guy is, I swear to I laughed so hard one day my jaws locked up and I had to walk around the day holding my face because it was like, he's really that funny.
Yeah.
And Life, I have to say Life, because you heard the corny phrase. We were like a family, to all the movie people when they go do movies.
Is that true?
No, it is true, because you go away for 4 or 5 months,
right?
And you go into like little places where we shoot Mississippi and places,
and
it's just like you're always together,
and
it was like every moment we were together with Martin and Bernie and it was like we were just rolling every time the camera was going and when the camera was off. Actually, more so when the camera was off.
I bet you guys cut up when the cameras were off.
And I like doing Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo because it was in Australia and we shot on the most incredible island you've ever seen in your life.
I saw that movie with my son actually, so that was a good movie.
Yeah. So that was my favorite.
Well, we are wrapping it up with.
And Street Fighter.
I didn't. Okay, that last one. Street Fighter 2. Okay, we got that one. We're gonna wrap it up. We know he has.
We're gonna wrap it up, y'all. Thank you guys for listening to Hype. Make sure you check out Hype.
Magazine.
This is my co-host. What's your name?
Audrey.
Audrey. Before we started, y'all should have seen Audrey's hair. Before we started, her hair was jacked up. The only reason because it was rain. But now we had somebody come in and we kind of.
So how does it look now?
You look good, baby.
All right, thank you. That's all that counts, right?
That's all that counts.
That's the end.
That's the end.
Thank you.
Thank you.